story that 1 year ago was still waiting to be written. Which means you shouldn't even be here yet. There's a moment you've been waiting all your life for, when you find the very reason you're alive for. And it happens when you seem to least expect it. All at once you come alive and feel connected. I ignored the beat inside my heart for too long, and accepted what was right but always felt wrong. It's the second hand of time I've been a slave to, but inside there was a feeling, something I always knew. When the world turned upside down, and the earth and sky changed around, all the whispers of the possible became clear and loud. When my world turned upside down. We begin on a night when it seemed to the whole world I had everything. It was the opening night party of my new play. Not the one you're thinking of. To write that story, I had to learn how to fly.
James, darling, all of London is here to celebrate you. Anyone who's anyone is here. Anyone who's anyone is here.
A toast to our theatrical impresario, Charles Roman.
No. There's only one reason we're all here tonight. Our genius Scotsman has done it again. From London's West End to the Great White Way, I've discovered the best playwrights working today. You were wild about Oscar, so I gave you more. I supported Bernard when no one was sure. So may I make a toast to a man who will not boast. He's prolific and reliable. His style is undeniable. I trust you were impressed with his play, The Wedding Guest. So, raise your glasses with me. The one and only J.M. Barrie.
What's the show? What's the night? How your words delight. Raise your glass, raise your voice, and cheer all out loud. And the toast to his wife, and farewell his life until the end.
Just listen to those cheers, even though I haven't had a new idea in years. I need to find the spark inside to lead me somewhere new. If I could somehow turn this all around, I turn my whole world upside down.
James, you feeling alright? Get yourself together, all of London's here tonight. Join these great men who's worthy of this fame. Tonight we're here to celebrate. Let's drink champagne.
James, I know you hate these parties. I hate them too, but you used to be better at faking it at least.
It's not just the party, Charles, it's more than that.
Look, you just have to remember we're playing roles here tonight. Successful producer, celebrated playwright. Just shake a few more hands and make a run for it. After all, a great performance is nothing without a strong exit. Watch this. Good night, all! What a fabulous party! I love that dress!
Oh, Mr. Barrie, on behalf of all the other actors here tonight, may I just say, what an honor it is to be performing in your new play.
I do miss my soliloquy were a tiny bit longer, but still, but it's fine. But it's really...
Right, thank you.
Oh, that's some of the best acting I've ever done.
What, tonight in the show?
No, just then in front of Mr. Barry. Far better than anything that we did in his play tonight.
Speak for yourself. I had the audience in the palm of my hand. You could hear a pin drop.
That's because they were asleep, darling.
But they all cheered at the end.
They were just happy to survive.
I think Mr. Barry is losing his touch and no one dares tell him.
That's because this business is filled with phonies.
It's a pleasure to see you all.
Your husband's a genius, Mary! A genius!
I can't believe I've let you back. Try to catch me. Wait for me.
Don't like children, Charles?
No, children are like souffles, pointless until they're raised. So, this is where you come. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were avoiding me, James.
It's the only place I've been able to think these past few weeks. I love Kensington Gardens, don't you?
No, I hate nature. I don't trust it. We're living in an age of invention and discovery. Steam engine, electric light bulbs. Man can even fly now, and you're out here. You know what man's greatest invention was? The inside. Man invented the inside so he can get out of the outside.
You're in a grouchy mood.
Can you blame me? For the first time ever, we're playing to half-empty houses night after night.
I'm sorry, Charles, but I'm not surprised. It wasn't my best.
Look, we have to be honest with each other. I'm American. I hate keeping thoughts to myself. It's exhausting. We used to do shows that we could be proud of, and the people wanted to see, but the wedding guests? James, you are better than that, and frankly, so am I.
Then please, just close the show.
And replace it with what? I need something new.
I'm almost finished.
Oh, good. Let's have another. Come on.
No, I said almost.
No, just-
I want to go through it one more time, just make a few little changes.
All right. Bring it to the theater first thing Monday morning.
I think it might surprise people.
Surprise? What do you mean surprise? Why should it be surprising?
I thought you said you wanted something different.
No. I said I wanted something new. New does not necessarily mean different. Just think of it like a new penny. Looks and feels the same as an old penny, it's just shinier.
So you want something new that's not different, because it's the same, just not old, but it's newer, just not different.
Is that too much to ask? Monday morning, James!
Just run, you coward! You'll never catch me here!
Another reason I hate the outdoors. The wildlife.
There's a ship we could steal. Let's sneak up and climb aboard. If there's a fight, show no mercy. He will answer to the sword. We'll raise our flag and be gone before he knows what's going on. Be built in fear by everyone. The pirates are getting catch.
Excuse me,
Heading millions miles from landing again. And clearly, you're in the way. We need this. Mention the parcel book. The lake. If you're not with us, then you're one of them. So hands up, ready surrender. You should know that we are the pirates of Kensington.
I'm trying to write here. Why can't you be more like that boy over there? See how well-behaved he is.
That's your brother Peter. He doesn't play anymore.
Doesn't play.
Are you surrendering the ship around you?
Never!
Boys! Oh, I always had to run off like that. No! As your pirate queen, I command you henceforth to set a course for home. Mother! How can we stay till the sun goes away? It's just like you always say. We shouldn't be as high as such a high age. A shame to waste the sun. Go past the house of fun. In a park of Kensington on such a beautiful day. I'm so sorry. Here you are, minding your own business to get dragged into my children's game.
So you're in charge of this motley crew.
Even pirates need mothers. Sophia Llewellyn-Davies.
J.M. Barry.
Wait, not the J.M. Barry, the writer. Good heavens. Boys, come and meet Mr. Barry. You just told us to leave him alone. No, I'm telling you to come back and say hello again this minute. Nice meeting you, Mr. George. Michael. And over there is Peter. George, you shouldn't leave your
your brother on his own.
It's not our fault. He mopes around all day like a storm cloud.
Peter, you remember? Last month, went to the opening night of Mr. Barry's new play.
Don't plays just pretend things are real when they aren't?
I suppose that's one way of looking at
I'm
it.
sorry, he was a little out of sorts. You know children, they don't mince their words.
Mom, we need ice cream.
Right. Oh, you might have to share.
I'm sorry not to have seen you on opening night.
No, I was just a punter, right up in the gods. That didn't bother me.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I didn't enjoy it. Not that I disliked it or anything, because you've written some of my favourite plays. It's just that I suppose I felt like I'd seen you do that before. Oh dear, I hope I haven't offended you.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm working on something new.
Oh.
It's the story of a girl who falls in love with a soldier.
Oh, like in that other play of yours, Quality Street.
Yes,
Was it?
yes. Although this time he goes off to fight in Russia, not France. Yes. And then a butler arrives.
Oh, like in The Admirable Crichton. That one was very funny.
Yes, although this time it's completely different because here the butler is much taller.
Don't lose faith, you'll get there. Like I always tell my boys, the reason birds can fly and we can't, simply because they have perfect faith. I think to have faith is to have wings.
Mother, the pirates are kidnapping
Better go rescue my child, perhaps we'll see you again.
I'm in the park every afternoon,
Arr!
ready to defend my pirate ship against attack.
Oh, boy, we got you.
Good luck with the play, I hope we get to see it soon.
You're not the only one.
James,
Mary, where are you off to?
we are expected for supper at the Carmichaels. Look at you. Well, I would have to go alone. Emily gloves.
I'm sorry, I was in the park trying to write my play and I met the most fascinating family, a mother and her 4 boys. They were playing a game, trying to get me to join in.
Sounds terribly distracting. Who was she?
Sylvia, I believe, something Davies.
Oh, not Llewellyn Davies.
Yes.
What did I hear? Oh, yes, her husband, he died frightfully young. Oh, but isn't her mother Mrs. du Maurier? Well, she knows practically everyone worth knowing. We should invite them to dinner.
You could extend the invitation yourself. If you came with me tomorrow, we could go for a walk together.
What a mock about in the park. James, please.
Porthos, there you are.
James, what have I told you? That dog should be tied up in the yard that he belongs. Yes. Albert? Now, my dress is to be ready for the National Gallery unveiling in the morning. Oh, and be sure and take it out a little around the chest as discussed.
I don't know how you fit it all in, Mrs. Berry.
Excuse me?
Your schedule! I mean, not your...
Now, make sure Mr. Berry has no distractions this evening so he can keep to his schedule and finish his play.
Mary, the truth is that the play is rubbish.
James, what are you talking about? What? No! No. Every single page you write is priceless. I will tell Lady Carmichael my husband sends his regrets, but he is moments from finishing his brilliant new play. So do that, James. Finish it.
Mr. Berry.
Michael! Please stop! Oh my God!
Go on, man.
Elliot? so everything is ready. I'm going to get started as soon as James arrives.
Yes, sir, will do.
Oh, and tea. We should serve tea afterwards. No, perhaps before. No. What would be the most English thing to do? I know, tea throughout. With those little sandwiches with the cucumbers in them. What are those called again?
Cucumber sandwiches, sir.
Yes, those.
Sir, it's Mr. Barry. He's here.
Oh, thank goodness. I was beginning to think he wouldn't show. But you just made it.
Maybe that's what the JM in JN Barry stands for, sir. Just made it.
That's very good, Elliot.
Or how about genuinely marvelous?
No, that's less successful. James, there you are. I'll go get him, will you?
What are we doing?
Oh, nothing. Just a little reading with the acting company.
Oh, reading? No, Charles,
There
no.
he is, our author extraordinaire!
We are so very excited, Mr. Barry. We hear it's your best yet.
We knew that you would come through in the end. Or at least I did. Some of this locked out of you, Mr. Barry. You really want your back around here. They love you.
So, do you have anything to say about the play before we begin?
Is it a comedy or a tragedy?
Well, that might depend on your perspective.
Am I going to cry?
I think you might, yes.
Have you assigned any parts yet, my darling? Or is that still up in the air?
That's pretty much exactly where it is, yes?
Well?
Here's the thing, it's not quite the pages that you saw that I was just finishing. I threw them away.
You did what?
Charles, what on earth is this? Some kind of game?
No, he had it. James, you showed it to me. You had it in your hand.
I did, but then I had a change of heart. What's all the fuss? You can just keep running the other show for the time being.
I closed the other show.
You did?
I was losing a fortune. Fortunately for you, I can afford to lose a fortune.
Can you?
No, I can't.
Well, what are we supposed to do now? Lay about doing nothing?
The actor's talent, Charles, it's like a muscle. Has to be worked, fed, pushed. Otherwise it grows fat and weak and dies.
I have rent to cover, bills to pay.
And I was going to ask Dorothy to marry me.
All right, all of you, leave us. Go back to your dressing rooms and look at yourselves in the mirror or whatever it is. James, when you said you threw them away, well, what did you read?
I tore it up, and then I threw those pieces into the Thames.
The River Thames? What's the time? Is the current strong? Elliot, can you swim?
It's hit and miss, sir.
I'll take that chance.
All right.
James, you are not leaving this theater until you come up with an idea for another play. Anything. A thriller.
I don't want to write a thriller.
Well, a comedy then.
A comedy's all
Listen,
funny.
Charles.
How about a musical comedy?
Please, that is the lowest form of art there is. Go.
Sorry, Charles, I'm just tired of giving people what they expect. Maybe I shouldn't be writing. Maybe I should be sailing the seven seas, fighting pirates!
What are you talking about? You realize I have a company of actors on contract in a theater with no show? You got us into this mess, James. You're going to have to get us out. If you can't deliver me what I need, I'll have to find another writer who can.
Charles.
The clock is ticking, James. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
I'm gonna catch you, just you wait. You'll never catch us.
Porthos, there you are. Hello, Peter.
I was sitting quite happily by the tree until your dog came over and started bothering me.
I'm sure he was just being friendly. I haven't seen you and your family for a few days.
Mother was feeling a little under the weather, so we stayed indoors.
Can I ask you something? Why did you stop playing with your brothers?
Because it's just silly, isn't it? Why did you stop playing?
Me? I grew up.
But you're a writer, you make up stories. That's not particularly grown up.
Feels grown up. But it didn't used to. What are you doing, Porthos? In fact, when I began writing, I was about your age. I used to imagine the world to be anything I wanted. Take this park. It could be an island filled with mysteries and adventures.
But it isn't. It's just a park.
Just. That's the most pointless word in the English language. Why does anything have to just be anything? Especially here in Kensington Gardens. I see it all around us, in every single colour and every dimension. Crowns the reinvention, and if it is black, then it's white, and when it is dark, then it's light. So fill in all the spaces with imaginary places.
Mr. Barry!
It's so frustrating when no one else sees everything you see. So for now it is just an illusion, confusion, unless you're someone who believes. When you look, tell me, what do you see?
Just a dog in a park.
Is it real? Is it fiction? Only make believe. You act like you really don't care. The look with your eyes is a great Russian bear, and he's dancing and prancing and bowing politely. Plays the full houses once daily, twice nightly. Great big ordinary with extra, you see. Believe, believe, believe.
That was an excellent performance, Mr. Barry. Hello again.
Hello.
What else can you do? Oh, good grief.
I don't need
A
rose-tinted spectacles
a bench, a bone,
just
a
to see the fundamentals.
a can, a stone,
I only see the bright
a
lights.
cloudy sky, the sunset and the sunrise. Don't lie.
When it is weak,
Then it's strong. It's not strong.
and just when it's right.
Then it's wrong. It's not wrong. And everything my eyes see, everything my eyes see, is nothing like it should be. It's only like it should be. So frustrating when no one else sees everything you see. So now it's just an illusion, unless you're someone who believes. When you look, tell me, what do you see? You can't believe. Is it real? Is it fiction? Only make believe. Making the same on the path. You must believe. This is the water that's rising too fast. And the Kensington Park is the biggest to go.
And this bench is the rock.
But we're on the roof, yeah. We're on our way to What's a mermaid? Mermaids are the body of a beautiful woman on top, with the tail of a fish underneath, and their voices lure the sailors to their deaths. I think I'm in love. Oh no! I'll take a risk! I was right! Everyone! When you look, tell me, what do you see? Is it real or a mystery scientific? It's more than a mention of Mars. Look again, it's a rocket that's heading for Mars. Mission search for new life. When you leave that cross, 'cause it's really a long time. Turn the whole world upside down and you see. Believe, believe, believe.
With just imagination and creative speculation, our love's calling. Was ever meant to be holding. Believe, believe, believe,
What, this was such a good bear, I barely recognized him. Grrr! Oh, I don't think I've had this much fun in a very long time.
Neither have I. Thank you.
No, I should be thanking you. It's so wonderful to see them all getting along. It's been such a difficult time for them. My husband passed away last year.
Sorry. That must have been terribly hard.
We're doing what we can. And anyway, if something hurts, it's because you love something enough to miss it when it's gone.
Mr. Barry, does the bear eat acorns?
I don't know. Let me ask him. Or does If you'll permit me, my wife is hosting a dinner on the first Friday of next month, and she'd very much like it if you and your mother, Mrs. de Maurier, could join us.
That's awfully kind, thank you.
Oh, and you must bring the boys as well.
Oh yes, really? Children at a dinner party? Are you sure Mrs. Barry won't mind?
No, not at all. It'll be wonderfully entertaining.
We want to be cowboys and Indians. We support our own tribe.
Yes, one of honor and silliness.
I think we've had plenty of fun for one afternoon. There's always tomorrow.
Bye,
So tomorrow, for more adventures.
We'll be here.
Bye, Mr. Barry.
Now, tonight's dinner is of the utmost importance, and I expect everything to go absolutely perfectly. Positions. Oh, Mrs. de Maurier.
Mrs. Barry, lovely to meet you, though if I'm not mistaken, I once saw you on the stage.
Yes, that's how James and I met. I used to perform in all of his plays. But that's behind me now. I much prefer my role as wife to an esteemed playwright.
Esteemed playwright and pirate, I understand.
Well, whatever do you mean?
Seems your husband's been spending a great deal of time with my daughter and her boys, joining in with their games in Kensington Gardens. I confess I wasn't really surprised at such a public place, given, as I'm sure you're aware, my daughter's circumstances. Nevertheless, we shall see for ourselves. As I gather, you have invited the boys this evening. Another nice surprise.
Yes. To tell the truth, it was a surprise for me too.
Mrs. de Maurier, it's such a pleasure to meet you at last. We're both great admirers of the work you do in charities and the arts.
Mr. Barry, thank you for the invitation. Most kind.
Evening all.
Oh, Charles.
Mary, as ravishing as ever. James.
Charles, allow me the honor of introducing you.
Yes, we are already acquainted. Mr. Froben.
Yes, I know Mrs. de Maurier very well. Let me
Always a pleasure to see a fellow board member, Lord Cannon.
Quite, yes. Charles invited me along as I'm considering an investment in the new planet. Tell me, Mr. Barry, how's it going?
It's going. Coming and going, here and there, some ups and downs.
His brain must have temporarily switched off after working so productively all day. For God's sake, James, you can at least try to lie convincing me.
And it's a great pleasure meeting you, Mrs. Barry.
Please, James, I need you to make sure tonight goes extra specially smoothly. The Lord Canon is suitably impressed.
Mr. Barry.
Oh, dear God, children, what on earth are they doing here?
Hello, boys!
Good evening, Mother. Sorry we're late. Mr. Barry had us sailing down the Amazon this afternoon until he was bitten by, what was it called again?
Oh, yes, it's tsetse fly, quite horrible.
He blew up to the size of a hippopotamus.
Really? You don't say.
Mrs. Barry, may I present my daughter, Sylvia Llewellyn Davies?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Gosh, you're so elegant.
Thank you. Hello. James has told me all about you. Now let's see. George, Jack, Peter, Michael. Have I got that right?
A nice try, but no. I'm Jack, he's Peter.
Boris, Jack, please, we want to make a good impression, don't we?
Sylvie, if you don't mind, I have a gift for Peter.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's just a little thing here.
Well, if it's a present for Peter, you should give it to him yourself. Peter, go on, be brave.
All the writer needs is a good leather binding and a fantastic title.
The Terrible Adventures of the Brothers Davies, faithfully set forth by Peter Llewellyn Davies. But I'm not a writer.
Of course you are. Write about your family, about your friends, about the talking whale.
What whale?
The whale inside your head screaming to get out.
Emily, really? Please forgive me, ma'am. I suspect the gentleman has been riding recently.
Yes, I had a jolly nice trot around Windsor Park this morning. But what business is that of yours?
It's only that I'm allergic to horsehair, sir.
You have no business being allergic to anything, Emily. Not when we have guests. Go.
Most extraordinary. I I've heard my servants' voices in months, the way it should be, you know. Like this chap, as good as invisible. There when you need him, gone when you don't.
I quite agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
First course!
When were you planning on taking the holiday?
I think of that in the spring.
Well, I'm back from Milan.
See the opera?
Disastrous
Yes,
premiere.
Puccini has never been worse.
Second course!
Mrs. Demore.
Jack, sit still.
Your charity work I admire.
There are so many faults.
Thank you, Mrs. Barry.
One for the fish, one for the pork.
My charity work I'm very interested in.
Well, it isn't a hobby.
I know, of course, I only meant.
It takes time.
Look at these spoons.
All of my time.
This soup
Third course!
Marriott supplied.
That's a good boy.
Boys.
Boys.
George,
James.
boys, do thus,
I say.
and thus,
Now, James.
and thus. Oh, look at that.
James.
Oh, look, Michael. It's so shiny you can bounce the light off it. See there?
Oh, please don't do that now.
Peter. I'm terribly sorry. The boys aren't used to a proper dinner at the table.
Mother,
Perhaps if my daughter let me help out a bit more, they would be more well
Actually, Peter isn't doing anything wrong. For you see that light bouncing around the room is in fact a fairy.
Is that so?
Yes, she must have flown in and got trapped by mistake. There. I'll tuck her gently in her pocket where she'll be safe. It's
These artists, Lord Cannon.
Oh, please forgive my husband. He's been working on the new play and he's looking for inspiration anywhere he can. Even at the dinner table.
Right. Has anyone read the latest Conan Doyle?
Ghastly.
Do you think so?
I thought it great.
Michael, sit up straight. He's tired, that's all. From no hard toil.
I prefer Dickens to Conan Doyle.
Jack,
Marriott's a skilled this fine soiree.
that's kind of you to say.
No one on the board is a royal ballet.
Oh, thank goodness. To silence the inane chatter of this insufferable party. Well, not you boys, of course, or you, Sylvia. Muster I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth and I can't get it out. Oh, you like some peas, you know, Jim? Here you are. Oh, how about a carrot? Oh, let me clean you up. Oh, what's this? There, much better.
Oh, yes!
Oh, what are you doing in my imagination?
I'm not in your imagination, you're in my imagination.
No, you're in
Let's
my...
wake up the others.
How?
Piper and I'm here. Let's wake them with the tinkle of a fairy's wing.
What do we have here? Some magic dust to sprinkle, that's the very thing.
Let's start with George, Michael, Jack, and then Mum.
And how about the servants?
They should join in the fun. We'll have a party in a secret location. You just need our secrets. Invitation will be right under their noses, but we're just out of sight. Permission to be naughty is our God-given right. Good heavens, what are we doing? We're not doing
Yes, all these things.
We're having our own party!
That truly sounds like madness.
But entertaining, so let's share the gladness. There's no explaining, we'll be right under their noses, but we're just out of sight. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay. I'm sure there'll be a price to pay.
There'll be a price to pay. But till then we own the night.
Under the ground, where no one knows we made a hideout for ourselves. We'll have a feast of all the things we love to eat, but nothing else. Imagine there's ice cream, custard cake, and as much jelly as your belly can take.
Well, there's a party in a secret location. You just need a secret till then we owe the night, night. Till then we owe the night, night. Till then we owe the night, night. Till then we owe the night.
He had no idea what a grand jeté was.
Well, that's quite a hair-raising story, isn't it, Peter?
Not at all. The prince is a true gentleman.
Peter, what on earth?
Come on!
No, young man, give it in!
It's getting late.
Lord Cannon, I am so terribly embarrassed.
Please, Mrs. Barrett. I did find your company to be utterly charming.
Lord Cannon, a brandy with a playwright before you go.
No, thank you. Perhaps he should take the time to get his play right.
Very funny. To pay. Touché! What are you playing at? Bad form, James. Bad form.
I don't know what he's talking about. Everyone had so much fun, especially Peter. He's a boy who's been acting like a grown-up.
That man is a grown-up behaving like a boy. I've never seen anything like it.
Actually, I thought James was rather a generous host, entertaining the boys like that. Thank you, Mrs. Barry. I do apologize.
Sorry if we were too much of a handful. Oh, children are meant to be seen and not heard. Thank you very much for the invitation, Mrs. Barry.
You're very welcome, Mrs. Tabori.
Peter!
Brandy final guests!
Well, they all seem to have vanished. I wonder why.
Sorry tonight didn't go quite as you expected, Mary.
Was that your idea of fun? To turn our dinner party into a circus?
People like the circus.
Well, I don't, because I am not a child. And I refuse to become the laughing stock of London.
I don't care what London thinks, and I'm finally starting to feel more myself than ever.
Really? Emily, prepare the guest bedroom for Mr. Berry.
Mary,
When are you going to grow up?
never.
I want to go to a grown-up dinner party every night!
It's quite enough of that.
Thank you for seeing us home in your carriage, Mother. You really didn't need to.
Good night, Sylvia. A word alone before I go.
Boys, run along up to bed.
But we're not tired, we're going to stay up all night.
I'm surprised at you, Peter. Your behavior was the worst of all.
Me? Go inside. I promise you a story as soon as you're in bed. All right? You don't need to speak to them that way, Mother. You all want people to know what a relief it is to see Peter laughing and smiling again. After all they've been through.
I know what they've been through. And that man is not helping a married man, no less. Do you know what they're saying about you?
I neither care who they are nor what they're saying.
Your relationship with Mr. Barry is hurting your prospects.
He's a friend, Mother. We have fun. Remember fun? You and Father used to laugh all the time. You were positively wild in your younger
It
days.
was different. It was the 60s.
If I'm making mistakes, Mother, then at least they're mine.
Cynthia, I'm worried about you. You shouldn't have refused to see that doctor I sent for.
You shouldn't have sent for him. I'm just tired.
Well, precisely. Why won't you just come and live with me? I have plenty of space, staff to look after you.
Mother, we're fine. I need to read the boys their bedtime story.
I could read them a bedtime story.
Would like me to do funny voices.
I could do funny voices.
Go on then, do a funny voice.
Once upon a time. Sylvia, I'm just thinking of your future, darling. You need some stability.
Arthur was my stability.
He's gone.
And I won't be around forever either, will I? Good night, darling. I just wanted so much more for you in your life.
There are days when I feel so afraid I can hardly remember to breathe. And reality crashes in wave after wave, pulling me further beneath. So what's the point in planning for a future if it all can be stolen away? It's all I can do to hold on and survive when the colors have faded to gray. But my children need so much more from me, and they give me the strength to go on, whatever may come. All that matters now is where I go from here. I know I'll find a way if I live for today. The beating of my heart is all that matters. He makes sense of all of my chaos in ways I can never explain. He turns all of my sadness into a smile. He's helping me live life again. It's the light in the eyes of my children. It's the sound of their laughter once more. It's a glimpse of a life I dared only dream, a dream only life could restore. And I know that some may not understand, but he's guiding me safely to shore, not afraid anymore. All that matters now is where I go from here. There's an easier way if I live for today. The singing in my heart is all that matters. It takes me far. There's an easier way if I live for today. The singing in my heart is all
I am the chief of this tribe. We are brave, strong, and true. I am the sheriff of this town, and I am coming after you. We caught a stallion on the plains. I've got my saddle and my reins. We will be feared by everyone. We are the tribe of Kensington.
Peter, here, Mr. Barry fixed your bow you broke in the park today.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Barry. Woo!
Ever since your dinner party last week, he's been acting more like his old self again. He used to be the silliest of the lot, you know.
Well, after this afternoon, they should all be suitably tired out.
Yeah! La 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 la
Boys should never be made to go to bed. They always wake up a day older.
Right, that's it. Off to bed, boys.
Oh,
I need it.
I'm not going to bed.
go on then.
A story about the boys cast away and washed ashore on a faraway island, and this time you are the chief.
Yes, and I will take you in and raise you as my own son.
You are not my father,
Peter.
and I am not your son.
Peter, he didn't mean anything by
Why do you have to ruin everything?
Me?
Why do you have to force a
Boys,
Don't
let go of him, Peter.
I didn't do anything.
Listen to me. I know you miss your father. We all do. Remember what you promised me? That we would stand together. We would get through this together. Yes,
I should go.
James, don't go. Not because of that. Please stay. All right, let's go, boys. Off to bed. Quietly hush now to sleep on the wings of a butterfly. Let all your cares drift away. For now is the end of the day. If you close your eyes and count to 10, you'll hear your dreams are calling again. Just follow the moon, for all too soon a new day will appear. You'll have nothing to fear, for wherever you are, I'm forever. I'll be here.
Just do this before sleep, won't you?
Of course I will. I'm right here.
And Mr. Barry too.
And Mr. Barry too. They'll be off in a minute.
I'm sorry I upset Peter.
Oh, it was not your fault.
Lately it seems like I'm doing more harm than good.
Not at all. You mean a lot to my boys, you know. Especially Peter.
He's trying to grow up too fast. Perhaps he believes things don't hurt as much when you're a grown-up. Especially when you lose somebody.
They do. You know, I don't think Peter's even once had a good old cry.
I was Peter's age when I lost my brother David. He was ice skating on a nearby pond. There was an accident. I always felt like I should have been there.
I'm so sorry.
David was my mother's favorite. When he died, she didn't get out of bed for months. One day I went into her room dressed up in David's clothes. And she cried. Tears of happiness. All she wanted to see was my brother again.
Here,
What's this?
it's a thimble for your finger. And sewing it protects you from pain.
He went to Neverland.
Neverland.
It's a place I invented where you never grow old. I've never told anyone that before. Whenever I was frightened, if I ever felt alone, I turned to the night sky and a star I called my own. Somewhere I could run to, just across the Milky Way. If you like, I could take you. It's just a light year and a day. We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. how we'll stay. Every wish is a command. We will find ourselves in Neverland. Picture a land that you never have seen, where life is eternal and evergreen. A future of happiness, all in your plans, all in this place of your dreams, here inside Neverland. We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars, bring us back home in a place so far away.
With the young, that's how we'll stay. Every wish is our command. We will find ourselves together, Neverland.
Every wish is our command. I'm closer now to finding
Neverland? No. What are you talking about? Islands, mermaids, children who are fairies?
No, the children are the fairies. The fairies are the fairies. The children are just the boys. Boys who can never grow up.
Yes, why can they never grow up? Where the hell is Neverland? How did the clock get inside the crocodile?
He swallowed it.
Oh, he swallowed it. Oh, of course he did. Of course he swallowed it. Crocodile. James! You want mermaids in a lagoon? That's a lot of water.
The audience can just imagine that there's water.
At this rate, we'll have to imagine there's an audience.
Look, it's something I began creating for these boys just for fun, that's all. They find these adventures and characters entertaining, and maybe others will too.
James, a play for children? Children don't have any money. They can't buy tickets, they can't even buy ice creams. Adults buy things.
It's not just a play for children. It's a play for everyone. Everyone who has a child inside of them screaming to get out. Ethan, you must have one of those jobs.
I don't have a child inside me, James. I have an ulcer. An ulcer and a gut instinct.
What if the nanny is a dog?
I've heard enough. You're losing your mind. You're speaking in riddles, and the riddles don't rhyme. You want flying children out there on the stage, dogs wearing aprons and boys who don't age. You say I will adore it, but I'm paying for it. A little more reality and less of this insanity. How am I going to face it? Such a disgrace, yet here we go again and again and again. You are living on a merry-go-round and round you seem to go, and I'll never understand why. You want people floating weightlessly, ceilings where the floor should be. These and other things you will find in the circus of your mind.
Just hear me out.
People are talking about how much time you spend with a woman who isn't your wife, and about your relationship with the boys.
As soon as you find the smallest piece of happiness in this world, there's always someone there ready to take it away. There's nothing going on,
For
Charles.
God's sake, James, I know that. But how does Mary feel? It's clear she's not happy. She's been seen out lately with that horse's ass Lord Cannon.
That has nothing to do with this.
Fine! But you are throwing away your career and mine along with it. I have waited 6 months and all you have are ideas for some silly adventure story. What are the stakes? Where's the conflict? You don't even have a villain. You are living on a merry-go-round and round you seem to go, and I'll never understand why in the circus of your mind.
James! Well, I didn't expect you back. The Lord Canning was just talking me through
Parliamentary procedure, yes.
Yes, and you must have lost track of the time.
Whoopsie-daisy. Well, I'd better be off. Pleasure seeing you both of you again.
something, please, James. Don't insult me by staying silent.
I've nothing to say.
That's not true. You have plenty to say, just not to me.
You don't have to read my journal to get to know me, Mary.
Do you love her?
How can you ask me that?
I've resigned myself to spend all my life, to be all the things one expects from a wife. Your imagination is where you reside. Then my invitation has never arrived. Darling, will you try to not deny? She's on every single page of your journal, James. Now we have to face it. Such a disgrace, yet there you go again and again and again. It's like living on a merry-go-round and round you seem to go, yet I can no understand why. I'm hearing people whisper quietly, friends are now avoiding me. It's over, I'm leaving you behind to the circus of your mind.
Pickaxes and catapults, I need you. We're going to war. Oh, Mrs. Du Maurier, may I please see Sylvia and the boys?
Sylvia is in bed. She has worn herself out, which is precisely what I feared would happen. The last thing she needs to be running barefoot through Kensington Gardens with you. Is that clear?
I mean her no harm.
Push me, Mr. Barry, or I will eventually snap.
Please, may I see her?
No, you may not. There has been nothing but trouble and strife ever since you came into this family's life. So much disruption the children don't need. And as for my daughter, I must intercede. Everything about you, they can do without you. Take flights of fantasy, I question your morality. I told them to ignore you, now I must implore you. Leave them alone, stay away. We all know you are living on a merry-go-round and round you seem to go. Understand that we have no time for the circus of the mind.
The clock is ticking, James. Bad form. Bad form.
Laughing stock of London, spare us your crocodile tears, Mr. Barry.
I was foolish, reckless, and blind. I should turn back while there's still time.
You coward! Oh, boo-hoo! Nobody wants to play with me. And my wife has left me. Oh, woe is me! Woe is me!
Who are you?
I am your darkest side, the one you keep in shadows, prefer to hide. Deep in your heart you can't deny. All of your fears keep me alive, waiting here for you to arrive. Don't choose to live by the book, let's live by the hook. Captain James Hook, at your service.
Playwright James Barry.
I know.
But I don't understand where you came from.
I came from you, James. A part of you. The part you don't like talking about at tea parties with little cakes and cucumber sandwiches.
Wait, you're me?
Yes. Except ever so slightly more handsome. You need me. Your play needs me. Children like to be scared. They just don't know it yet. Unleash me! Use your pen for something other than satisfying them. Let us embark on this journey. You swore to write a part for me. I'll be the wind behind your sail. I will find tooth and nail. You have to look in your heart, in your soul. You must find the hook in your heart, in your soul. And search every nook in your heart, in your soul. Don't live by the hook in your heart, in your soul. We live by the hook. So, are you a man or a mouse? A pirate or a pansy? A pirate! A pirate! Don't believe you! What the hell was that? Someone tickling you? Do you have a cough? What? A man who is not willing to fight for what he wants deserves what he gets. Go back to being what everyone expects you to be. Or you can find the courage to fight, to write your own story.
In the darkest place is the faintest light that gives me hope to face. Hardest fight, pain delivers me.
That's it.
I don't need their sympathy.
Are you sure?
Because they can't take away my life.
Yeah!
But they will never fly.
James! too soon to run, too late to hide. It's your destiny. Every kiss, every stride.
Was that a lie? No, it was just using our imagination. We're going to get in a lot of trouble for being here.
We can't miss the first rehearsal of Mr. Barry's new play.
Welcome, my friend.
Mr. Barry!
But join me on this most auspicious day.
Hip hip hooray!
I hope you forgive mistakes and errors. We're just getting underway.
Of course we understand.
You may recognize some of the scenes. You all play a part in sowing the seeds, 'cause there is magic in the imagination. Just believe and can be a creation. The stories we invented, all the fun that we found, appearing here before your eyes. The world is upside down.
I'm afraid of heights!
You didn't mention that on your floor.
I did it with my face till just now!
Try and look like you're flying as well, through the air!
That is swimming, Mr. Coleman, not flying.
That must be what
Don't you listen on the first day of rehearsal, Charles, or the possibilities, the excitement?
The impending trips to the hospital. Nevertheless, it did give me my fill. And when Charles Coleman commits to something, he fights for tooth and nail.
Good morning, my darling. Mr. Henshaw, you're back. Well, I've missed you, darling. I've been giving my leer out there in that wilderness commonly referred to as the regions. But I cut the whole thing short at a moment's notice when I finally received the call home.
Here you are.
Thank you, my darling. And what challenging role do you have for me this time?
Well, it's a pivotal part.
Oh, sure, I'm blushing.
You'll be opening the play.
Of course, never fear.
The role of Benani.
Excellent. And dressing room number one. I take it I'd like to... The what? Nanny! Darling, I was Richard III on Drury Lane. I do not do child binding. A woman's role?
Oh, no, it's not a woman.
Oh.
No, it's a dog.
Perfect!
The world is upside down.
Our character seems to what is their motivation, because you see, I have to live and breathe my part, drawing from my own life experience.
Nibs is a lost boy.
Lost? Oh, good, interesting. Yes, that I can use. Good, right. Is he lost in an emotional purgatory, or lost in an existential search for himself? Yes.
No, he's just lost.
But yes. Where, when, and how?
Do you have experience being lost?
We're experiencing it now!
Excuse me, sir, but who am I playing?
Yes, you'll be playing the part of Mr. Darling, the father.
Did you say the father? Oh, surely I should be playing the father. What's his name?
Darling.
Yes, darling.
No, I mean I'm playing Darling.
Playing what, darling?
Darling.
Just tell me what part you're playing, darling.
Yes, that's it.
What is?
Yes, I'm playing darling.
You're playing what, darling?
Oh, for the love of... The family is called Darling. That's the family's name, Mr. and Mrs. Darling. Got that?
Well, there's no need to patronize us. We're no idiots, darling.
Yes?
God!
The world is upside down.
Oh, Mr. Barry,
No, please do not touch my props table.
Don't worry, it was Peter who invented her, remember? Our fairy.
Oh, the fairy. Can't we cut her? Fairies aren't even real.
Every time you don't believe in a fairy doesn't believe in herself and she vanishes. Besides, I've just given her a name. Her name, remembered for all time by children across the world, shall be Shiny Bottom.
Get out.
Bright Bum.
No.
Princess Dingley.
James.
Tinkerbell?
Well, I'm warning.
What did you say?
Tinkerbell, that's what I named her in my book. We believe in fairies, don't we? Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Do you believe in fairies?
My good man, I work in the theatre. I see them every day.
Mr. Henshaw. All right, everyone. From the top. Act 1, Scene 1. A nursery.
I won't go to bed. I won't. It isn't 6 o'clock yet.
Mr. Cromodile. When acting as Michael, it's important to remember the thing about children is that they're not acting in the way that grown-ups are. Right, Michael?
Oh, so you want me to not act?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I won't be bathed.
Small.
I tell you I won't be bathed.
Small.
I won't be bathed.
Smaller still. That's perfect!
Hands down, the best not acting I've ever seen.
Because actors could die.
There is no magic in your imagination. I do not believe in your new creation. This disaster is all due to your play. This could be my last birthday.
My reputation.
Get lost. Serious actors cannot run this way.
A positive start.
The world is upside down.
All right. Great first day, everyone. So good, in fact, I'm taking you all to the Swan. That's right. Drinks are on me.
Very well, but it will take more than a Scotch to silence me.
I won't put up with much more of this, Mr. Froman. I happen to be a wonderful actor.
Don't worry, Mr. Cromer. Your secret is safe with me.
Boys, you were supposed to be spending an hour in the park and then home. Look where I find you.
Sylvia.
We're sorry, Mama.
I was so happy to see the boys, I just assumed you knew.
It isn't fair that you're not allowed to see Mr. Barry. Not that you're not allowed to, George. It's complicated. James, I wanted to get in touch. I heard about Mrs. Barry. I didn't know what would be appropriate or helpful.
Mr. Barry, you're joining us at the Swan, aren't you?
What's a swan?
It's just a local tavern where the actors go.
Mind pint, please. You should take Mother.
No, I couldn't possibly.
Yes, go on.
I'd be happy to take you, of course.
You should have some fun. Mr. Barry is the best at fun, you know.
Yes, I know he is.
And we know you haven't been well lately. That will make you feel
I can't have you going home alone.
Elliot can walk us home. Can't you, Elliot?
Oh, yeah, of course. doesn't deserve a drink. Elliot loves babysitting.
Boys, aren't they?
Yes, very. I know the boys have missed your company. I've missed it too. James, I only stayed away because I couldn't bear the thought that I'd somehow complicated things in any way.
No. What happened between Mary and me was long in the making. Believe me.
It's so good to see you.
Kiss her, you fool!
Excuse me.
I said kiss her, damn it!
I do not need you to prod me.
Bah! This is a moment, take the plunge!
I have everything in hand. Thank you very much.
If you won't kiss her, I will.
Go away. I was just thinking about giving you an acorn. Don't you just love an empty theatre at night? You can hear all the echoes from all the shows that have come before it.
What's this?
Well, that's a ghost light. Legend has it that every theatre has a ghost. This light is supposed to ward it off, although this one doesn't seem to be working very well.
Do you believe in all of that? Ghosts?
I believe we're all haunted by something. We all have shadows that follow us. We can't run from them.
Maybe we need them. Without shadows, there wouldn't be any light. You can't have one without the other.
Standing here, all at once, all the words run dry.
Something's changed, can't explain, and I can't deny.
Turning in circles and blurring the lines, the unspoken is calling us to blind. I won't lie, I'm a little bit frightened of my imagination. Swear I'll try, but I'm feeling enlightened in my inspiration. We can fly if we want to. I promise you, faith will give you wings. Just take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. And take the second star on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Every word and every sentence doesn't seem to make a difference. Nothing can explain just what you mean to me.
Every shape and all the colors, all the love from all the lovers never could express just what you mean to me.
Every instinct, every feeling, breathless, all my senses read. Cannot even say just what you mean to me. Light.
Setting sun on the right, straight ahead to the morning light. Every star that's ever fallen knows the way to where we're going. Now I really know just what you mean to me. On the London stage again?
I'm not even showing my face in this one.
I heard that Mr. Barry's wife left him.
Can you blame her? He is clearly unhinged.
Well, here's to the fall of the Roman Empire.
Yes, let's all drink to that, shall we? Cheers!
James, it's so good to be out. I think I'll have a Guinness, a pint, please.
A pipe? Really?
Not my first time in a bloody pub, you know, James. But I can drink you under this table and dance you out of the door.
Charles, you remember Sylvia Llewellyn-Davies?
Yes, the woman with all those little things running around her. What are they called again?
Children.
That's right. James, we're in the middle of an insurrection.
That's it, Charles. That's what we need in the audience. Children. They'll get it, and the grown-ups will follow. I need you to keep 25 seats free, spread around the auditorium.
25? Who's going to pay for them?
No one. We're going to fill them with orphans.
Orphans? Of course we are, James. And I'll just believe long enough and hard enough that I make my money back and poof. I'm serious.
Life's too absurd to be taken seriously.
Now really, Charles, you can't expect us to carry on with this. The whole business is completely childish.
They've forgotten how to play. They can learn a thing or two from my boys, Mr. Froman.
Forgotten how to play. Forgotten how to play. James, what's it called, that thing you write that we put up on the stage?
A play?
A play. So, play. Isn't that what you became actors for in the first place? Can you remember back when you were young, when all the simple things you did were so much fun? You got lost somewhere along the way. You've forgotten how to play every single day. Am I right? I remember back when I was just a boy. I got a gun and holster for a Christmas toy. Pretending to be a cowboy was the very best, 'cause I was always the fastest gun in all the West. I played, remember like it was yesterday. I was young and having fun, playing all my cares away. Play, remember and you will see.
All is so mysterious and
Mr. Cromer, you must have a favorite childhood memory.
There's a memory that I could share of sliding down the banister of our old stairs. Only for a moment I was in midair, and for that moment I really thought that I could fly.
The moment that my father told me out was faithful, I wanted to be a knight of the King's Round Table. A sword spread on my head, and a spoon and a sword. I ventured and prevailed, returning with the Holy Grail and play. Like it was yesterday, we were young and having fun, playing all our cares away. Play, yes, and you will see the world is so mysterious and wide. But when you start to see it through the eyes of a child.
Miss Bassett?
I used to dream I was a ballerina.
And I was a gladiator in a large arena.
I used to dream Prince Charming would one day be mine.
It would seem you've had an imagination all this time. It was yesterday. We were young and having fun, playing all our cares away. And you will see the world is so mysterious and wide. When you start to see it through the eyes of a child.
All right, nursery rhymes. Georgie Porgy, Puddin' and Pie kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away.
I've got one, I've
You're the stage manager. Oh, and Michael, you can be the usher.
What about Peter?
Illegal, Jack. He's just the writer.
I'm not a writer, not really.
Yes, you are. You wrote this, didn't you?
Well, I suppose so, but...
But nothing. What does Mr. Barry always tell us? You can be anything you wanna be. You can go anywhere you wanna see. A little hard work and you can do it. Faith will get you through it. So many possibilities.
You gotta believe it, see it, and you can be the answers are all inside yourself. The universe has plenty of space, and the gift that it gave to the whole human race is that we're all made of stars. We're all made of dreams. No matter who you are, you can do what you want, go where you like, be who you wanna be.
The doctor could save only just one life from pain and from misery. That's what I wanna be.
I would sail all around the world, a life of discovery. That is the life for me. If I could write every single day, I would write all my cares away. I'd be leading a different life, a wonderful life, a magical life. What you wanna be. Surprise!
What's going on?
What's on with this play? They've been planning it all week.
Nearly ready.
When do they see my costume? What the hell make it?
Peter, how exciting! The world premiere of the very first play!
It's quite nerve-wracking.
Well, of course it is. All of your characters and stories are becoming real. Speaking of which, you know the main character in my play? Well, I've simply been calling him the boy, but now I feel like he needs a real name. I was wondering if perhaps he might take yours.
Peter.
That'd be all right.
Yes, that would be acceptable.
Good evening, I am the usher. May I have your tickets, please?
Sorry, I don't believe we were given tickets.
Oh no, I forgot to give them the tickets.
Give them the tickets then.
Here are your tickets.
Thank you very much.
May I have your tickets, please?
Thank you. Drum The Lamentable Tale of Lady Ursula, a play in one act by Peter Llewellyn Davies. It isn't to be taken seriously, really. It's just a bit of silliness.
I would expect nothing less. Go on then.
One morning, just after sunrise, Lady Ursula made her way up the steps of the cathedral to pray.
Another beautiful day. Time for me, Lady Ursula. Being a beautiful lady to go to... my dress keeps falling down.
Keep going.
Quite to the stalls.
I'm terribly sorry.
That's all right.
Suddenly, the gargoyle that guarded the sacred structure came to light. Yeah! Who's there? The gargoyle swooped down and lifted her up into... Mother.
I'm all right, Peter. Carry on.
Just then, a brave knight rode into the city on his stallion.
Never fear, Lady Ursula, for your brave knight is...
Mother, are you all right?
What's wrong?
I'm fine. Please, please don't fuss.
Is this a game?
No, Michael, it's not a game. But your mother will be fine. Just go inside for a moment. Leave us, will you? There's a good voice.
James, all this bother over a silly chest cough.
Have you seen a doctor?
Yes,
Well, what did he say?
that's private. The boy's all right. I don't want to worry them. Oh, don't look so glum. Like you say, life's too absurd to be taken seriously. It's just another silly adventure.
Sylvia, I saw blood on the handkerchief.
Please. I won't put them through it all again. The doctors in the hospitals, the treatments in the waiting rooms. I won't do it. If it is to happen, it'll happen in my own way. For their sake.
Of course. Whatever you wish.
You'll look after them, won't you?
So look after me.
I need to know that they'll be all right.
They will be. I promise. I promise stronger than I've ever promised anything.
I'm famished. Will you help me inside? We'll check on the boys and then dinner.
Peter, what are you doing?
Oh, you said she would be all right.
She will be.
Don't lie to me. Why are grown-ups always lying to me? And you're the biggest liar of the lot. Dogs that can be circus bears, benches that could be rocket ships. You've even got me doing it.
No, Peter, don't!
What did you and Mother decide to tell us this time? That it was just a chest cold?
We didn't decide
Mother
anything.
might take us fishing. That's what she told us last time. As soon as he's back on his feet, as soon as he is better. Well, I won't be lied to again.
Your mother isn't very well.
It's like a stomach ache. But you can take medicine for stomach aches. Mother gives us it. And even though it tastes disgusting, it helps. But this is different. It never seems to go. How can I make it go?
When did life become so complicated? Years of too much thought, time I wasted, and in each line upon my face is proof I fought and lived another day. When did life become this place of madness? Drifting on an empty sea of waves of sadness. I make believe I'm in control. Dream it wasn't all my fault. When your feet don't touch the ground and your world's turned upside down. Here it's safe in this place above the clouds. When your feet don't touch the earth, you can't
I the only one not getting stronger? Running round pretending life's a play. It doesn't make the darkness go away. I may be young, but I can still remember feeling full of joy, crying tears of laughter. Now all my tears are all cried out. Make believe, but count me out. 'Cause my feet are on the ground, and the inner voice I found tells the truth. There's no use if your head's in the clouds.
I was once like you, life was a maze. I couldn't find my way out. But what I say is true, you'll be amazed. Make believe and you will find out that it's true.
I know what is true.
When your feet don't touch the ground,
The ground
and your world's turned upside down, it
tells the truth.
in this place
There's no use
on
for
clouds.
clouds. When your
Feet don't touch
touch
the
the
earth.
earth, you can feel
That hurt and you
and I am fine
there's no
as long as I am down.
when your feet don't touch the ground.
Touch the ground.
When your feet don't touch the ground.
All right, company, please remember all the changes from this afternoon. Everyone, this is your half-hour call. Oh, sir, are you all right?
Me? Why wouldn't I be? Opening night, the excitement. Oh God, I think I'm gonna be sick. Elliot, fetch the bromide.
Yes, sir.
No, wait. Make it a scotch. All right, listen. As our dear Captain Hook would say, there can be no lily-livered cowards on this voyage. I would like to say, the greatest journeys are often the most difficult. Oh, goodness me. So, let us embark. For at the end of this night lies fame. Fame! Hopefully for the right reasons. I can feel it. Anticipation in the air. Something just beyond compare to any other night, I swear. I can feel my heart is beating much too fast. No more looking to the past. Could this be the one at last? All the years I have waited for this. One night is everything. I can be certain that something is different. I'm sure I have never been like this before.
Something about this night that I cannot express. Excitement or nervousness. How it ends I couldn't guess. But there is something about this night that I just can't ignore. All the sweat and tears and gore that we've been so fighting for. If there is one chance this could be, don't want to meet our expectation. Something about this night, oh, something about this night.
Hello, I'm here to collect Sylvia and the boys. The theatre awaits.
Well, then it will have to wait. Upstairs, children, I want to speak with Mr. Barry alone.
Is he in trouble? Because I've been alone with grandmother, and I know what it's like.
Mr. Barry, I warned you before and you didn't listen. Sylvia is nowhere near strong enough to attend the opening of a silly play.
Come in, Mr. Barry.
No, George, the grown-ups are talking. He's not coming in.
Don't speak to me like I'm a child. This isn't your home. It's our home. And if Mother wants to see Mr. Barry, then that is her choice. Right this way, Mr. Barry. James, you look wonderful.
Sylvia, no one's dressed.
We decided we're not going. Not without Mother.
Sorry, Mr. Barry.
Very well, then neither am I. I'd rather stay here with you all. Much more fun.
Hooray!
No. Seriously, you men however grown up think you are need a sensible woman to tell you how things are. Now, Mr. Barry must go to his play. And I insist one of you accompany him. After all, I require a full report. Now, which one of you is going?
Peter.
No,
Peter
wait.
should go. I'll get his jacket.
I'll get his shoes.
Oh, his ticket.
I want to stay with you.
Let me show you something.
My play you pasted and put together.
With a little help from Mr. Barry. He saved every single page.
It's nothing, really.
I've never been more proud of you, Peter. You must stop fighting the world. Please, go to the play.
All the years I have waited for this. One night is everything. I can be certain that something is different. I'm sure I have never felt like this before.
Something about this night that I cannot express. Excitement or nervousness. How it ends I couldn't guess.
Mr. Henshaw, where's your head?
I'm so sorry, I've misplaced it. Found it. Damn it!
Something about this night. Something about this night.
At the start of the show, when nobody knows just what to expect or believe, the tension is high, the silence is loud. It's getting much harder to breathe.
I am so proud of what you've created. After all of the time you have waited, I wanted to say, but the words wouldn't
Come out live. There is something about me.
Something about this night that I just can't ignore. All the sweat and tears and more. I think it's so worth fighting for. If there is one chance, this could be the one for every generation. Something about this night. Oh, something about this night. Oh, something about this night.
It's about to start.
Oh, sir, it's time for your speech. Take these ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our play. Charles Frohman at your service. You know me. I'm the guy who was keen to bring you Oscar Wilde. Too keen, perhaps, but it's important to be earnest. How did I know you were going to love the mysteries of Sherlock Holmes? Elementary, my dears. In fact, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is among our very esteemed guests here tonight, along with 25 very important people from Great Ormond Street Hospital. If all the children in the audience would like to give us a wave. Hi, up there. Hi. Hello. All right. I love children. You are most welcome. And now, a night I'm positive people will be talking about for a long time to come. The opening night of Peter Pan.
Mother, look, see if we can put ourselves to bed. Both those is helping. You don't need to be up and about.
George is right, darling. You should be resting.
I will never be too tired to put my boys to bed and to kiss them goodnight.
Harry, look! Someone has flown up to our window!
It can't be.
Mr. Barry!
Of course, him. Always him.
So full of surprises.
I flew up to your window.
Really?
No, not really. It was surprisingly difficult to climb, actually.
Oh, Mother! How was it? Come on in, everyone!
Honestly, Mr. Barry, just when I thought you couldn't shock me anymore, you bring the West End into my daughter's house.
My apologies, Mrs. DeMaria, but James felt he couldn't officially open his play anywhere but here.
You've already opened.
No, that was just the dress rehearsal. And it went well by all accounts.
They loved me. I was flying.
But this is the real opening night. The family who inspired it all.
Well, it is Peter's play. The boy who wouldn't grow up. That isn't me. That's him. He's Peter Pan. He just has my name. And it's the best present any boy's ever given. Anywhere in the world.
All right. Let's get ready.
Charles, I must say, there would be no Peter Pan without Charles Frohman.
James. Well, I did say from the beginning it was going to work. All right, everyone from the top. Act 1, Scene 1. A nursery.
It's the darling house. Oh, look, see, preparing the beds is Nana, the family dog. Because the darlings couldn't afford a real Nana. But it didn't matter because they were happy and didn't care.
Oh, Peter.
I won't get a bed. I won't.
That's what I said.
No, it isn't 6 o'clock yet. 2 minutes more, please. 1 minute more, please.
Oh! Are you my understudy? I'm going to be trained.
Oh, and then the most amazing boy flies in through the
Goodness, a boy who flies.
He's searching for his shadow.
The shadow! The shadow! It's Elliot! Why are you crying? I wasn't crying, but I can't get my shadow to stick on. It has come off. How awful. You've been trying to stick it on with soap. Well then, it must be sewn on.
And so Wendy sews on Peter's shadow.
Oh, and Peter is so happy, he dances with it around the room.
Oh, Wendy, one girl is worth more than 20 boys. I shall give you a kiss, Peter, if you like. Thank you. Don't you know what a kiss is? I shall know one when you give it to me.
And so not to hurt his feelings, Wendy gives Peter a thimble for his finger.
Now shall I give you a kiss? If you please.
And in return, Peter gives Wendy an acorn.
Thank you, Peter. I shall wear it on a chain round my neck. That's not a kiss. Even I know that.
That's the point. It's clever. Oh, and then, this is my favorite bit. Peter shows Wendy how to fly.
We can sail away tonight on the sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home in a place so far away.
We are young, that's how we'll stay.
And with your hand in my hand,
so much. He's followed me ever since, from land to land and from sea to sea, licking his lips for the rest of me. Well, fill it, man, fill it. You're all replaceable, you know. Boy, it's the crocodile!
Look, it's like the cactus we invented in the park. Are we going to get any royalties for this?
Watch the play.
While we were make-believing, Mr. Barry was writing all the bars.
This looks rather familiar.
Yes, look, there are pirates. It's Indian. And fairies. Even a crocodile.
I hope I'm not the crocodile.
Just a little feet bend, both their feet leave the ground.
We can sail away tonight on a sea of pure moonlight. We can navigate the stars to bring us back home. In a place so far away, we'll be young and that's how we'll stay. Every wish is our command in this special place here in Neverland.
When he has been captured by the pirates, I'll rescue her!
Oh no, Tinkerbell.
What is she saying, Peter?
She drank his medicine because it was poison.
She drank it to save his life.
Is Tink dying? Look, her light is growing faint. If it goes out, that means she's dead. She says she thinks she could get well again if children believed in fairies.
And do you believe in fairies?
If you believe, clap your hands!
I believe! Come along!
That is Neverland. Picture a land that you never have seen, where life is eternal and evergreen. The future of happiness all in your hands. Own this place of your dreams, here inside Neverland.
Shooting stars, new shapes and sizes, waking the
how I found it. The land that I dreamt of as a boy. And without her, I never would have written that story. But that's not the end. No end ever ends. Just a new beginning.
Sylvia requested a joint guardianship for the boys in her will. That is to include myself and you, Mr. Barry. This isn't going to be easy. They're going to need more than just a playmate, you know. I shall respect my daughter's wishes. Something I should have done more while she was alive. But I need to know that you are up to the job. You see, everyone they have ever loved has left them. And they're terrified that you're going to do the same.
I'm not going to leave them.
And you have no problem consulting with me on a daily basis, I take it?
Oh, you did say this wasn't going to be easy.
I am grateful for the joy you brought my daughter and for your play. I only wish my husband had been around to see it. He was just a boy himself, you know, right to the end. Still, I suppose it's all the work of the ticking crocodile, isn't it? Time is chasing us all.
James!
Mary?
Congratulations on the play. It's the best you've ever written. You needed that family, James. You needed to write that play.
Darling.
Yes, dear, I'll be right with you.
I'm so pleased. You got what you always wanted, to be with a real grown-up.
Harry, I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Yes, a real grown-up.
Treasure! James, we've uncovered buried treasure. They want Peter Pan everywhere. First New York City, then all over Europe. Well done. We're gonna make a fortune.
Actually, I've decided to donate the profits to the Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital.
Good one, James. You still got it. Hello, is this young figure? I hear you're something of a writer too now. What's this?
Just a little something I'm working on.
Really? That's sweet. I'll put my people in touch with your people and we'll talk. Come along, Elliot.
I wasn't sure what to write after you and Mother put it back together, but ever since I saw your play, I haven't been able to stop.
Your mother put a lot of things back together.
I thought she would always be here.
She will be. She's here, in every single page that you write.
But why did she have to die?
I don't know. But she's in Neverland. And you can visit her anytime you like.
I can see her. Mr. Barry!
Oh, you got me! So, what are we going to do today?
I have homework.
I hate homework.
Homework
Now,
is important.
Mr. Barry is right.
George only likes school because he has a torch for every girl in his class.
I do not.
She's got scruffy hair and grins all the time, like a Cheshire.
She has a beautiful smile. She sounds lovely, George, and a young man like you deserves a lovely girl.
I wrote a poem today in class, and apart from the spelling, the teacher said it was first rate.
I drew a picture of our family, and it had you, Grandmother, and you, Peter, and Jack, and George, and you.
father. Mother was with us too.
Good. Because she always will be.
I know you feel alone, but we are here beside you. She left the stars up in the sky so they could guide you. And you will see her in your dreams, for Neverland is closer than it seems. Just try to remember all the things she taught you, made her proud to be alive, how she adored you. And I can see her in your eyes. She'll always be there by your side when your feet don't touch the ground and your voice won't make a sound. You'll be safe in this place above the clouds. I was once like you. Life was a maze. I couldn't find my way out. But what I found is true. I was so amazed.